All right, we're live. Let me go ahead and put this in my Discord. Before anybody gets in here, let me put this in the Discord. Let me get all set up on stream here. It's so funny. Last time I started a stream, I just was like on mute for forever. Okay, live stream alerts. All right, should be good. Should be ready. All right, let's begin. Working on this again today. Hey, Wimble. Yesterday we built a tree. That's what we've done. So today I guess I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna do on it today. I'm not sure yet. Probably I might work on this park on the front side. I don't know. I gotta think. Welcome in. I don't know how many people are gonna watch it this time. I'm sure it'll take a little minute here for some people to get in here. Make sure that's all set up properly though in my Discord. Let me double check. Yes, okay. Welcome in, everybody. I've been working on this building, and I think I'm gonna work on the front of the park today. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm gonna do. I gotta come back to this tree at some point today as well, because it's a little... Like, I do like it, but it's not right still. It's a little lollipop-shaped. It's still not perfect by any means. Let's skip this. Okay. I don't really know how I want to design the front of the park here. That's gonna be interesting. Welcome in everybody joining. Lol was halfway through watching yesterday's stream when you announced this. That's funny. Yeah, I streamed for quite a while yesterday. I'll probably stream longer too. I gotta work my way up to being able to do longer streams, because in the past I've only really been able to do streams that are like up to like 2-3 hours. So practicing modern realistic buildings from one of your references right now. Oh, that's cool. I sent all my references were like old buildings that I sent you, Wimble. What to do? Let me see if I can find a reference real quick, because I think I need to find something that's gonna work good for a park. I was looking at some Central Park references, but I need to find something that I can maybe do. I could look at the park that this was actually built in. I think it was built in Hyde Park in London. Yeah. I assume it probably sat in that space. Interesting. I don't know. I don't really know how park design works. It's not something I've looked into heavily. But yeah, today we're going to be building the front of the building a lot. And probably I will get around to doing more of the inside as well. But I really want to get a cool like area in the front here that is designed. I might need to build a few more trees as well. I'm not sure how many I'm going to have to do. I can probably edit this tree and make a few more, and that way I don't have to make like 100 different trees. I could probably remove the trunk here and make it straight or something, and that way it looks not different, and I can rotate it around and mess with some of its leaves to not have to completely start over with working on it, working on a different tree. There are some angles that are poor. This angle's poor. Really, it's only really good on 2 angles. This angle and the back one. It's just kind of eh. Welcome in, everybody. I'm working on trying to figure out what I'm going to do exactly on it today. I am very happy with how this tree has come out. I think overall it looks super good in this space. I like that you can see it through the front of the building as well, through the glass. I think that's cool. Parks. So, I mean, first things first, I do need to didn't you post this exact frame in Beats and Alpha Discord? I did. Yeah, I posted it there just to kind of show it off. I put it in there. I put it in a few different places just because I was proud of it. Oh god, I'm in the water. I posted it in a couple different places so people could see it, but I was really happy with how this looked. I really liked how the tree came out here. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna work on a park today, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, first things first, this building does have a street in front of it, like, so I need to put some form of road that connects up. I don't know how I want to do it. Here, let's use our path tool. Is it path tool that I'm thinking of? No, I'm thinking modeling tool. That's what I want. I want a modeling tool. Let's change this to gray wool as our like temporary block here. Excuse me. Yeah, park time. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna design a park. I'm just kind of gonna wing it, I think. I've never really built a park before, so we're just gonna kind of go at it and see how it goes. Let's do it like this, and then we'll add a row. I've done this wrong. So like this, and then like this. I don't know how far apart I need to go, but little ways here. It's gonna make it all angled and wonky though. I mean, that's fine. I can just use stack tool, I guess, on it. This is probably not the best way to do this looking back. Why am I'm using the like smear tool? That's the wrong tool. Okay. Let's do this. I just want some kind of incline up to it. Why am I getting ads right now? What? Oh, I forgot to put music on. I'm stupid. Jazz time. Okay, my bad. It's probably like super quiet. Okay, so let's work on the lead up here, and I wanna put like a line of short trees in front of the building as well, because in real life, or when it was around, there was from paintings and pictures, there was this sort of row of trees in it. Just think, would I have a picnic here? And if yes, you're probably doing fine. Okay, yeah. What happened here? It's not normal. I probably messed it up. Okay. I want to bring this out a little bit further. And then we're just going to continue this all the way down. Now, the park as a whole is going to extend pretty far. I don't think it's going to be just like, oh, it's just in the front. I think I'll continue the park behind the building. Like here for now. I'm not going to build the whole park, though, at least not in this video, so I'm just going to do the front of the park. Okay, let's see. Maybe this can go like here. I don't know, I'm like tired today. I'm like not as energetic as I was last stream. I don't know what's going on. I'll push through it, it'll be fine. Let's see. I want to add some hills and stuff. I don't just want to make it like a one smooth section. That might be a little bit weird. What did I do? This is all wrong. Okay, like that. And then this bottom section kind of inclines a little too quick here, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use, I think Bro's tired after from the puns from last stream. Yeah, honestly. Okay, let's use our modeling tool with grass block and just kind of maybe start something here. We have to follow along with the road at least, so. Yeah. I don't know. This might work. Let's just, like, honestly, yeah, here, let's do just this for now and see if it would even work. So welcome in everybody joining the stream. I'm working on the front of the building. I'm probably gonna make a park here of some kind. Let's start with just some lines to work with, something easier for now. This is not exactly what we want, but we'll sort it out. Let's use our, is it the mold? What tool is it? I don't remember. I haven't used all the, I think it's weld that I want. Use weld here. Just try and add some cool sections, and then smooth tool. Wherever it is, there it is. You know, we're doing this all wrong here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna spam weld, and then we're gonna smooth, because we can't smooth with it just like one side. I leave early last time with the tree name officially decided. I think it's gonna be Donald Stump. I think Donald Stump is the name of the tree. But that's the tree in there, which is now mostly done. It still needs some touch up, but we'll add to it probably later, or whenever I feel like it. Not right now though. Now this could look horrible, or I could be like cooking when I smooth this all out. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, that's too much. Too much. It's too much. It looks horrible, but give me a second. We'll just run smooth tool over it until it's all looking decent. Let's see. Like this. That's no. Back out of that. Okay, there. Okay, let's make this larger. Trust the process. Trust the process. It'll look good. I'll make it look good. Now let's run smooth and make it really strong. Let's also increase the radius a ton. Probably gonna get rid of our road here, but honestly, I don't care that much. I'll probably have to melt. God, my voice. Sorry. I'll have to melt some of these hills down a bit, or a lot. Some of them are too big. Increase our strength here. Typical. Okay, man, I'm trying to work on a park. I don't know how far I'll get, but we'll see. Let's melt away some of this here, wherever my melt tool is. There it is. This hill here, its hill is way too big. It's still too big. I gotta make sure it's right. Let's do our melt tool again and make this all smaller. I don't want it to be like the hills. I don't want the hills to go over the this base level up here. We just like annihilated our road. Gone. Reduced to atoms. The tree is gonna kind of disappear, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I can put a little water feature there, maybe. Again, this hill still feels too, like, prominent to me. It's really, it's too much. Poor road, yeah. Oh, we'll fix it, we'll fix it. We'll make it better than it was before. Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably just kill the road here and make the whole front here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just destroy the road. Weld. And just sort of work our way up. Hey, welcome in everybody. I'm working on putting a park in front of this building, but it's going to take some time to look any good. So bear with me until it doesn't look like crap. Here, let's smooth this out. This is awful. We'll fix it. Trust the process. We'll get it there. Smooth everything. It gets canceled for road murder. I know. I'm cooked. Oh crap! I like flipped the side of the building there. I'm not gonna be careful of that. Do not do that. It's too high. It is way too high. Melt. Smooth. And repeat until eventually it looks good. There, Pickle, thanks for hopping in the stream. It'll get somewhere here eventually. I think we're way too elevated in some places. The left side feels maybe okay, but at least in this area we're a little scuffed still. Maybe some more height variation could do us some good. Like maybe this is lower here in this area. Sure, that feels better. It'll fit better when we have like all the park actually laid out. It doesn't just look like a bunch of like a big mess in the area. Let me think. I need to look at this and think about it. So, I don't know. I mean, we'll have to set up trees and fences and everything, and then that'll kind of help it not look horrible. Let me... This looks bad. Well, maybe I can fix it and make it something cool. I don't know. Here, let's now use our modeling tool again. and add row, and then let's sort of... No, don't do it that way. I gotta do it from here, I guess. I'm doing it wrong again. Yeah, I'm... Things are not working. Yeah, that's better. A lot of this will probably have to go in by hand and change. Using the smooth tool? I was some, yeah. But this looks pretty bad, so I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I mean, after the park has a form, like, in its roads and like, its paths, I think that will help. Let's destroy this level. All right. Let's do, let's fix this road up here and then connect it all up here. Yeah, it'll get there. It's everything with me in a building is usually a big work in progress. It'll shape up as I work on it. Okay, here, let's melt this away. Oh, crap, let's not do that. Okay, modeling, and then let's sort of try and... Let's just go to the front of it, and this should do what we want it to. He's cooking slowly but surely. Yeah, it'll get there. I mean, I'm not cooking anything right now. It looks a little dooky, but we'll fix it. Okay, and then add row. That's not what I wanted. Done this from the wrong side again. Wait, hang on. If I were to start from this side, would it do better? Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to do. Or is it? I'm so confused. I don't understand how this tool works, I swear. How's the build coming along? It's slow, but we're getting there. Also, welcome in everybody joining the stream. This is not working. We're trying to build I'm trying to build a park at the moment in front of the building, but I'm definitely struggling here. No. We'll see. We'll see about it. You can already tell that this whole hill section needs to come down a lot. But I see the vision now. I just need to make sure everything up here does not, like, these hills cannot go higher than this, because otherwise we'll kind of ruin it. Here, I can use the extrude tool, can't I? Shrink, or yeah, here. Let's use the extrude tool. Oh crap. Ugh. Ugh. That's annoying. In that case, actually, let's just replace near 100 dirt Or here, no, I can do type replace, or actually, right? Or I can use magic select and then do... I don't know. No, because that's gonna like replace everything. Let's let's not do that. Let's just replace near 100 dirt or grass, block, dirt. Okay, that's better to work with shaping. And smooth. Can I clear my selection here? Yeah, there we go. Ugh, this is annoying here. Let's just stack this up. Like that. And then I want this hill to go away. Let's do the extrude tool, shrink it all down. We're getting there now. It's starting to look a little better. I still want to add more here. Like this is bad in here. I don't know. Yeah, figure it out. You can't just press enter to clear cell. You can. Yeah. I saw it said press enter on there a second ago. I was like, oh, okay, which I didn't know. So that's new information for me. Okay, how do I want to do this? Let's use our modeling tool again. But this time with the gray wall. And let's do like that, and then we'll add a row. That's straight on. I went one over. Oh god, I think it was here. I don't know how this is gonna look. God. Ugh, this sucks. Okay. Here, I need to raise this up or something. I don't even know. It's not really... It's just in the ground. We'll have to... Well, here, I gotta make it, like, on the road. Here, let's delete that, and then... I'm all the way up. If you're at the jazz club, this guy next to you is playing Minecraft. True. I always play jazz. Jazz is good. I like playing jazz in my streams. I don't know if this will here. I have an idea. Here, let's... This could suck, but hear me out. Just to get the shape right. And then we'll smooth it out. So, where there's some bits here that are gonna look a little bit funky, like this should be extended out further. Some of this I'm gonna take inward. I'm gonna erase this entire section. This, I guess. Let's see. Still need some work, but we'll fix it here. Let's take this out further. This can come out a little bit further. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Then let's sort of smooth off these dirt sections. To fit more into the road. I want to make some park lamp designs, I think, actually. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna like deck this park out and work on it today. I'm gonna like, that's probably what I'm gonna work on solo today, is just making this park nice. Because I'm kind of feeling doing some classic like terraforming and landscaping. I haven't done any in a long time. I've never built a park or anything. You got any music takes? Not really. I don't have any like strong takes on any music particularly. And for the most part, I listen to most genres of music in real life. I don't know why I said in real life, as if I'm listening to music like specifically only in Minecraft. I did that stupid? Okay. Anyway. This is cursed here. Let's fix this. I like this lead up now to the building. This does look cool. Oh, it listens to music in the craft one. Yeah, I just have like the same 20 discs that Minecraft has on rotation. That's the only music I listen to. Now that's a good question though. What do you think is the best disc in the game? That's a fun topic. I think I know what it is, but at least for me. But oh, it's actually so stereotypical. It's probably what you would think it would be. But I don't know. What are you guys' favorite music disc in the game? I keep forgetting how gigantic that build is. Yeah, this building is pretty big. It is a pretty big building, but I mean, it'll work good for what I need it to do. So I don't really mind. I think the museum is going to be bigger in the long run, actually, than this building will be. Well, depends on whether I build the whole thing or not, or if I just kind of build the front areas of the museum. But at some point, I do gotta slow down and build something maybe not quite as large. I like a lot of them, but my brothers and I all have an inside joke about Sherp. That's funny. Mine is probably Stall, or whatever it is, black one. Yeah, that one. That's my favorite one. Okay. So this area over here sucks. This like really sucks. Like really, really sucks. This hill does. I gotta fix that. I'm debating how forested in I want to make the park, because I don't know, I could leave this park very open and just have it be this hilly, grassy area for the most part. But also, at least on the front here, I think I need trees to maybe add some separation. But I don't know. Hey, beans and apples. It's all about blocks. True. Blocks is a good one. Doesn't that one have like a weird like desert weird solo in it? It has this one bit that's like I don't even know how to like. I think that's the one I think that is what it is. That one is pretty good as well though. I can't lie. That's probably a close second for me. Here, let's just sort of put this in. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never made a park before. I don't even know really how they work. I'm sure there's like a specific design to how parks work, but I have no idea. I'm just kind of doing it by feel and what I think feels correct. Which is probably not correct, but you know, it'll get there. What is happening down here? Oh, yeah, I should probably fix that, but whatever. I mean, I'm only gonna build a top layer when it comes down to actually building it in survival, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I wonder if I'll do anything with this park, like, practically. I don't think so. I think it'll just be kind of like, oh, it's pretty, look at it. Not really, I don't know. It's got that solo, it's a masterpiece. It is good. I agree. Still not my favorite, but it is up there in my favorites, I think. I'd like to continue this sort of down this way. Like over through up into here. Or actually, as a matter of fact, let's connect this here. I gotta turn down these hostile mob sounds, yeah. They're loud. Every 2 seconds I just hear like of a zombie. Cool stuff. Yeah, thanks. I'm excited to see how this building eventually shapes up. I'm more just doing the park for just to add to the building, because in real life I had all these parks in front of it, but I'm not I'm hoping I can actually go. I don't know how long I'm gonna work on this. Originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna work on it the whole stream, but I don't know. I might get to the interior of the building more. I kind of want to get to that. Here, let's do like that. Minecraft by State does all the sounds. I almost did that with one of my friends. Like we built a courthouse for a while, and we debated having one of the punishments of court if you were to lose, that you'd have to put on a pack of one of my friends' voice that made all the sounds. That would be funny. I wish I actually would have done it. It'd have been hilarious. Because me and him were supposed to make it together. Ugh. Can I place blocks correctly? Thank you. The amount I use Axiom lately for all my builds is absurd. I swear, I use so much Axiom these days. I use it for like everything. I would not be able to build without Axiom. It'd be torture for me. We still need to polish out some sections. This looks kind of jank. Let's fix this actually. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere better. That hill needs to be fixed, and this side is mostly okay. I don't know how they survived the World Edit before. I know, like, I mean, I used a World Edit when it was around, and compared to Axiom, it really does suck. It is not the way. I'll just make it flat like that. We won't add a ton of crazy stuff. Let's do this again. I can kill all the dirt here. A chicken. Okay, it's not a chicken. Oh, there's a bunch of dead sheep. Dear God. Not a chicken. Not a chicken. Okay. Also, welcome everybody I'm watching. I'm working on a park at the moment for the front of my building. I'm back. It feels like the day went by so fast and I live on a stream. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, I haven't really done that much yesterday since I worked on this either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of, yeah, I went to bed. And I woke up and did some other work on video stuff, but other than that, I haven't really done a ton either. This needs to be fixed in here. I'm wondering, like, how do I want to lay out paths in a park? I'd like an entrance here, maybe. I don't know. I love how words. I love how visual axiom, my favorite part of it. Yeah, I do like that axiom is pretty visual. How do I want... I need a reference. I'm suffering. I need a reference. At least of some kind. I mean, I know that there's like a lot of parks have water features, but a water feature would not make sense here, I don't think. I'm gonna get rid of you. What would I don't know. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do for this park. I've never made a park. I don't know how I should lay it out or how I should do it, because, I mean, I could string around some paths, maybe, but, you know, like Central Park might have. I mean, you know what? Let me look up Central Park for reference. Central Park has a lot of little, it just kind of has, like, she had these string paths. I guess it is just kind of like a trail, but I don't know if this area would make sense for that, if I should leave it as open, you know, and put grass through the whole thing, or what. Don't know. I am unsure. Yeah, I missed a bit there, it's fine. We're like over a river here. The biome color changes. Looks a little funny. If I should probably make this larger. I'm just trying to get a feel for what it's gonna look like, you know. It's alright, I guess. Yeah, it's alright, you know, I don't know. I have an idea, maybe. I think I should... Oh, I don't know. Guys, I don't know what to do with this. It'll work out, I know, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with any of the park. I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I could... Okay, I wanna hear you guys' thoughts on this, because I could do a few things here. I could like line trees against the road and make this sort of inframed circle part, and sort of make a frame around the whole square, right? Like I could put trees on this side, and leave this as open field in the middle. Or I could do that, or I don't know what the other option is yet. I haven't thought about it. I don't know if that would look good yet, but would you ever make a Patreon for your build? I have Buy Me a Coffee, which is like the same thing where I sell all my builds at. I just like it better because they take less. Patreon takes a bigger cut from you than they do, from what I believe. At least from what I did for research. So I have that. That's linked on my channel page, I believe. I don't have everything on there. I need to actually go in and update it and put all my newer builds on there. Like I haven't put this build on there yet either. Maybe I just don't worry about that right now, and I make some cool lamp posts to make me happy. Now, I'm also curious whether I should do like whether I should slab the whole park or not. I see a lot of people do that, like where they'll use the mossy slabs for the whole thing. I don't know if that would look good or not. So I'm undecided on that as well. I don't really know what I want to do for any of this. This is painful. Why is my brain not working? Do you guys have ideas for me? I need ideas. I need ideas on what to do with the park. Like, whether I should, you know, like lay out paths in it, whether I should kind of keep it as this open space, you know, or what I should do. Because, like, I still think the strongest idea would be to lay out trees along the side here. You know what? I actually had a picture of this, didn't I? Or did I not? I don't know. I could also, like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I can't think of any good ideas. This is horrible. I mean, I still need to shape more of it. I just want to figure out what I want to do with it before I, you know, even make the next move with it. Let's see. Let's look up, like, I want to look at Hyde Park in London for this, because that's where it was at. Do the trees? I might. I just want to make sure I'm positive on what I want to do first. Ooh, this could look cool. So let's type Busch Gardens. Let me look that up. Yeah, I mean, the problem with that is that's pretty flat space for the most part. I have an idea. At least for this section. I'm gonna sneeze. No? Maybe? Okay, no. Never mind. I'm fine. Okay, ideas for what? The park as a whole. Like, how am I going to lay it out? What do I want to do with it? Should I leave it open? Should I enclose it more like Central Park? Should I have an idea for this road now. What I'm going to do is... Oh, I don't know if that would suck, though. That might suck. I had an idea where I could sort of put a divider in the middle. You know, right? I could do some sort of divider with grass along the middle, expand the road wider. And then I could put trees along the middle and put lampposts in the middle as well, kind of. And I could do a thing like that. But then I think it might obscure the view of the building. But I don't know. That could look good. Let's make a really bad mock-up. Like, really poor. Of the concept. I just want to see what it would look like. I assume not good, but I want to try it before I completely cross it off my list. So let's say I have something like this. Do trees along the side. I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking I'll go through my other idea with you in a second. I'm glad you're here, Dean, because you probably have better insight when it comes to building parks and how they work. Because I'm lost right now. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, just as a proof of concept, we could do a divider with our trees. Not probably this big, but just... Oh crap, don't flip it. This is nothing more than just concept stuff. It would cover. I think the best thing to do would be to put them along the sides. I agree. I was debating whether I should do tree along like all the corners, kind of like I should, or like following along the side of the park, and then leave in this space, leave it more open on this side of the building or on this side of the park, or whether I should do more Central Park type and I should add lots of different like little paths and, you know, landscape sections. But I think it's probably better I keep it open. So yeah, I would do smaller trees than those along the sides, though. But smaller trees in the middle, and then these along the sides. That could work. I am gonna edit this tree at some point to fit for not just in there, because the trunk is specific shape. I want to make it like straight. We could actually do that right now. No smaller on the side? So smaller trees on the sides and then do... Okay, no big ones then, or what? If it's an exhibition, yeah. Okay. I mean, would it be good to think to mix in like 1 or 2 big trees in... I don't know. Yeah. The background on this building is so immersion breaking. What do you mean? They didn't have time to grow 100-year-old trees, so any new trees will be small still. I mean, that's the thing, though, is this building was built around the existing trees in the area. They didn't, no big ones along the road. At least, yeah, not the road. I think I could throw 1 or 2 in the main, like, grass part, maybe? I don't know. Here, let me look up, like... I need some reference here. I want to make some cool lamp posts as well. Long road. Maybe a few big ones in the middle of the parks would be cool, but the road up the front was new, so any trees along the road would have been new. Yeah. What was the background of the original building? Like, behind it? Behind it, I mean, this was in like a huge open park. There was like nothing behind it. Natural big trees would be random amongst, yeah, they would be random. And this park will become better though, and then it will, I think, yeah, trees that align with it, and then trees on, just smaller trees along all the corners, and then leave that as like grass field probably. Let me find... I need some smaller trees. I don't have like any references for anything. I mean, I could just wing it. Okay, here. I got a tree. Like somewhat of a tree design. What color do I want to make it? Let's do andesite. 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, maybe 17 tall. Oh, we can do more than that. We can be more generous than that. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's better. And then maybe some... I don't know. I'm just going to kind of wing it on this. I'm not really going to think it through a ton. We're going to make it more of a... maybe more of a dome-shaped tree, or like a, no, sorry, like a conical kind of tree, where it starts smaller at the bottom, expands, and then shrinks back again. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. My career is over. I think I should give up on building in Minecraft. I don't know what to do for this. I'm just trying to get a general idea for the concept of any of this. No, I don't know. What to do? This thing looks too sprucey almost, this tree does. It's kind of not really that good looking. I don't know. Let's build a really basic tree and just throw them all around just to get an idea of what it's gonna feel like. Did you do the time guesser today? What do you mean? Central Park is really the best. I do like Central Park. The thing is I don't have enough room to make a Central Park space here. I think I'll continue the park far behind the building, and then I'll make a Central Park area back there. But this area is kind of small, and so it's hard to really fit in a big space like that. Okay, I see. Let's see here. I just want to see if this looks. I'm about to copy paste this in a second, just all the way down. And then I'll make it better if I like the tree enough. I'm surprised to put the building so close. I mean, yeah. Originally, I was going to give it more space, but I don't necessarily think it needs it. If I do the park properly and I kind of make it feel more secluded back there, and I feel make this like, if there's a lot of trees here and I can make it feel separated, then it will be fine. But also, I have a whole city to build around here. I don't want to give this building too much space, you know, because then it's going to look kind of funny. And again, you couldn't move it. I could move it back if I wanted, but I also don't want to spend like an eternity on a park. And again, I'm going to give the park a lot more space on the back of the building. It's about as close as it was in, yeah. This building big as fuck. Yeah, it is a really big building. It's the largest one I think I've made. Let's see. This needs more leaves, but actually this tree doesn't, we're just kind of winging it. This tree doesn't even look horrible. I can't lie. I made this in like 2 seconds. Doesn't even look terrible. Looks fine. I kind of accomplished the look I want with it. I want to make this more dense up here. What's the back look like? It's fine. Yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. Sure. It's becoming a little too sprucey though. I need to like change up some bits here that go upward to make it not look so spruce-esque. Whatever. I might be overthinking it. Let's clone it and move it all around. Okay. I could make a little selection, but I think this might be easier. Let's just throw them all around. Going netherite mining for the first time later? That's insane. You haven't done... I mean, I don't know how long you play the game actually though, so... I don't like the upgrade templates as much. I mean, it is kind of annoying to go get them. Like, I understand it for a progression's sake. The game does it, but it is kind of a pain to go through now. You have to get the upgrade templates to make netherite. Alright, let's just line up both sides and see what it looks like as just basic throwing. I'm not really like trying anywhere, and the closer they are together, the longer the park will feel. That's kind of... Yeah, that will help. I think that's why I wanted to give it more perspective like this, because it will feel not only framed in, but also... I don't know. Yeah, it'll look better. I can already tell I like it. Let's actually rotate these around a little bit. I'm trying to get them actually lined up with each other. I'll stop fumbling around like an idiot. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna update these and make them more and make them better before I concretely stick with them. So let's just kind of throw them down. Yeah, let's just throw them down and look at them. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like just as a test. Test 1 of idea here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then, I mean, I think it would also benefit to have them around the corners, because they would all, like, having the trees obscure where the building is from here would make the building feel larger, I think. Or, like, not even that. It would just make it feel like it's, not larger. It'd make it feel like it's further away. It wouldn't be as close to you. So I think adding a lot of trees here would be good. I think I want to add, like, flowers to these, too. I might use just, like, mix in some azalea leaves and stuff into this. I think this is the right direction, though, is doing something like this. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Yeah, if you hide where the wings end, it'll look really big. That's kind of what I think, too. Yeah, I should just sort of run down the whole way with them. In real life, there's trees against the side of the building here as well. And it could be cool to do that. I kind of forgot to. I got to expand the park more this way for this. Further both ways, actually. I'll probably make like 1 or 2 different roads that sort of lead that way. But I think that looks good. Let's make... I should make a few variations of this tree then. Oh crap, I forgot. Let's get rid of all these guys first. Get rid of them, make them better. And make a couple of them. Let's copy it. You guys think I should add flowers to the trees or no? I don't know if that would look good, like replacing some of the leaves with the flowering azaleas. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess I could try it. You do trees along the side of it, not make them much higher than the first balcony. Yeah. I wouldn't make them much taller, because I know in real life they don't really get much past here. They're, you know, because then if I make the trees too big in front of it, it not only just hides the building now entirely, which is not really good, it also makes the building look smaller. So it would kind of put it at a scale. I took a big break from playing. I played in beta up to 2014, then I took a break and started playing again this past summer, 2025. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I've been kind of playing off and on for a while. I didn't really get super consistent though until like around like 2022, 2023. And that's kind of when I started getting like better at building. But I mean, I've always kind of built in Minecraft, but I was never any good at it until a couple years ago. Let's try some flowering azalea leaves in here. I haven't really used these before, honestly. This is like my first time actually using them. I don't want to overuse them either. I'm kind of just add a few of them here and there. Let's clean up this tree as well. There's still some imperfections and bits that are a little iffy on it. It does look, it's a nice looking tree, I can't lie. I built it in like 2 seconds. I don't really know how I made it look good in that amount of time. Ugh. Let's see. I need a leaf on the backside over here. Let's make that an azalea leaf and make this all regular, or make that a flowering. I was never any good until I started playing again just recently after watching people build on YouTube and Discord. Yeah, I mean, either building with you, like building with people, or if you watch a lot, I'm sure you'll pick up on tricks and things that people do. Man, I definitely need to get better at trees. I just don't understand them. I mean, the way I do them, yeah, I don't even know, because I literally like, built that one out of like muscle memory. It felt like I just kind of built it. Having a reference is good. Figure out kind of like how your branches grow, then just make your branches, and then I always put leaves at the end of them, and then I'll like, I don't know. Let me explain, because I'm explaining this dumb. So let's say this is a tree, right? This is our tree. We make our tree, and we add all kinds of branches. One thing with branches you guys got to remember is you don't want to do. We're gonna do a little tree lesson here. You don't want to do like this, where you're just having a bunch of single lines coming off the tree, right? Because this doesn't look natural. This looks like an octopus, right? This looks like this looks like an alien, right? This is not how trees work. No. What you want to do is, like, as you make branches, have your branches branch off. Hence the name branch. They branch off the tree. So you want to have your branches kind of go in all different directions and areas. You don't just want to keep them in single lines. You kind of keep them going up. And then they might separate here. I don't know. You can even do this on the trunk, right? Instead of having a straight trunk, you could have it separate into two. And you could, do like this. And then there's two areas that come up, right? And this is going to look a lot more natural. I mean, this doesn't look good here, but like you can do a lot better just by doing stuff like this, and you'll get a natural shape. And I mean, if you have a thing that's too pyramid like this, what I would do is I would take a little small branch out here, maybe. I don't know, right? Anyway, and I would take one here. And then you have like a pretty basic, decent little branch structure. And then what I would do for it is I usually figure out, I do this on both sides and make it look okay usually. And then I'm like, okay, what do I want my leaves to look like? How do I make sure I don't, screw up this tree's silhouette? So you can take a bright colored block like lime, maybe, and I kind of go to all the end of the branches. And then I sort of just, highlight where I want these leaves to go, like really briefly, to figure out like, okay, what is the silhouette on this tree like? And then I just kind of connect them up, right? I make the silhouette of the tree. And then I can figure out what looks good, I can figure out how I want the tree to look. And that kind of helps me. I mean, and you can change bits here and there and make it your like adjustment. It's kind of just like comes with practice. You're eyeing it out and figuring out what do I want to do with the tree. How do I want it to be? Try making it not like cartoony and stuff. It's kind of hard. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just kind of like building it right now. I'm building this just as a demonstration too. This is not a good tree. Like, I could spend a lot more time and make it good. But like, you can already see this is a good tree silhouette, right? And so then you could come in with like your leaves and replace your silhouette, right? And then that can help you to do that. And naturally, I didn't build my side branches, but if you had side branches, I mean, I guess I could use this one for example. I would do the same thing, right? I would just copy the same thing on this side. I would build out my branches and I would build my silhouette. And I would put the leaves at the end. And then when I'm through with that, I just kind of make like connections to all the areas, right? And then as I do it, I take a step back and look at it and make sure it's, natural looking and all that stuff. So that's like how I build my trees. And they usually come out great. I learned it from another guy who's like master at trees, way better than I am. And without fail, like, I mean, it takes some practice to get it right. Like, you're going to take probably a few attempts at it, but if you keep doing it, it will work. Like, it'll turn out good. There's so much more block variety to do interesting things. Yeah, there is a lot more to do now in Minecraft. That's a trick I haven't seen. I usually see people build the leaves off the branches. Yeah. Best way to do trees is to understand the main perspective of a person walking through your world will see it from. That is true. Yeah, like, I mean, this tree over here is very perspective-based, right? And this is an advanced format of that, right? Where I'm just doing it larger. And this is not done yet either. This is still needs some work. But this tree looks very realistic because I spent, you know, a lot of time doing it all by hand. I don't think you can't really do trees properly if you're going to use your brush tools and things that people do, like World Editor Axiom tools. They don't really look as natural. So it's best to kind of use, I think, that trick I talked about. This tree is a little too uniform. I need to sort of take some bits and bobs and make it a little bit more imperfect. It's a little perfect in some ways. I mean, that's an imperfection, and the trunk is kind of not really that perfect, right? It's not like straight down, so I think it's fine, but I might want to add some bits that pop out a bit more. I think here could pop out a little more, etc. So anyway, that's kind of a little tree. What's the word? Not breakdown. I mean, breakdown is the word. Crash course. A little tree crash course that I did. Is this the museum? This is not the museum. This is a separate building I'm making to store farms, because this is the Crystal Palace, which was a building during the industrial era in London that was built as like an expo for new inventions around the world. And I think that's a good tie-in to doing farms and stuff, because I need a lot of infrastructure in my world if I want to set up the museum later on. So I'm starting with this, and then I'll move into doing the museum afterward. But this building is very big. I'm working on a park right now in front of it, so that's sort of the next thing we're doing is the park here. I could make some small little trees like this, honestly. I was just kind of demonstrating, but it's kind of looks cool. What's the plan for this whole area you're making? This whole area is going to be a city eventually. I mean, the park is going to have buildings surrounding it. Whenever I get to figure out how wide I want to make it, like there'll be there's going to be a whole city of historic buildings from around the world, essentially. And the goal of it is to make it all cohesive and look pretty together, which is going to be hard, but that's kind of the fun of it. We'll get to figure out how to do it. Do I want to make my life miserable? Should I mix in cobblestone in here? Let's not. Let's not make my life harder than it needs to be. Let's make a second variation of this tree. Over here. Let's have like 2 variations of it, and then we'll just spam it everywhere. We'll make this one a little bit maybe imperfect. I don't know if an angle would work. No, angles don't work for these. Let's not do that. That's stupid. Let's not make it exactly the same height. Well, actually I would like if they were pretty uniform. Especially for this area, to make it look kind of like almost like a hedge in a way. I did kind of go on like against my own way of doing things with this tree, because I just kind of did do tentacles in a way where they don't really branch off that much, but that's also because I'm working with like 2 or 3 blocks, you know, and at that size, it doesn't matter. But if you're making anything that's more oaky or not like spruce-ish or birch tree, and you're making a more round, traditional kind of tree, then you wanna branch off. I mean, you can still branch off a little bit in some spots, maybe. But you just don't want to overdo it. Yeah, I need something to build, but no ideas. Yeah. I never run out of ideas, because I spend so long on a video that I usually come up with like 2 or 3 ideas after each video I make for what I want to do next. So I always kind of got like a lot to pick from, which is kind of nice. Alright, here, that's good on all sides, it looks like. Yeah, okay, so in this one you could do the silhouette thing too if you wanted. You could sort of line up a silhouette here for what you want your tree to look like. It doesn't work as well here, but that's just it's kind of smaller. You can maybe make some bits stick out and other bits come in. You can get an idea of what you want it to sort of be like. Usually trees are a great way to frame a composition of a build. It can help lead your eyes, blocking angles, etc. That's my hope with this road, is that it will lead you towards, I guess, I mean, the flag and the arch and the whole front facade. That section is sort of what I'm going to be framing in. Let's just change this to the leaves, because I don't really need to use the trick here, because I kind of like with this I can kind of skip the step, because this tree is so simple for me that I can sort of just skip that, because I kind of know how it's going to look. these trees always just kind of look fine, just spamming leaves on them. You don't really need to follow a formula as much. I do want a branch here, though. You can kind of tell, like, you kind of tell that too, like, if you have a tree, right, and you're building it, and then you realize, oh, hey, I have an empty spot, you know, like, you can add a branch in there, and that'll help kind of, you'll naturally kind of find bald spots in your trees as you're building them. And so you can kind of fix that while you're working on it. Trees are very trial and error. You just kind of add, take away, and add, and take away until it looks right, which is a big, you know, it takes time. It takes time to make something good. In this case, this tree is not taking much time to look good, but I mean, also, it's not that good looking of a tree. I might actually add some trees. Like, in real life, the trees that go in front of this building are more tall like this, but I'm gonna put trees like this, I think, in the front of the building. So I kind of like how this silhouette has come out for this tree. I kind of want to use it. So we might actually complete that tree and kind of spam it around up like every once in a while at the front. I can churn out 10 planes a week. I just don't usually. Man, that's insane. I haven't built a plane before, really. That could be a fun... maybe once or twice I've built one. But I've never, like, really... I haven't done one recently. Need to, like, make this a little bit more spiked up. These trees are, like, kind of identical now, though. I don't want it to be too similar. Maybe I'll leave it flat. Yeah, we'll leave it flat. Make it a bit more different. Yeah, it's not horrible. I just looked at the baby animals. I don't like the rabbit remodel, and I'm iffy about all of them except the baby chicken. That one is, yeah, I love. I agree. I think they're a little iffy. I saw someone in my Discord did like a retexture of them that had like kept the two pixel eyes, and it looked much better. I think their faces and models are a little odd though, but I do like the chicken. The chicken is a good one, I think. I feel like the only person who thinks the sheep, who thinks, yeah, I feel, sorry, I can't speak today. I feel like the only person who thinks the sheep looks idiotic. Now, a bunch of my friends said it looked bad too. It's weird too, because I made a short on it and everyone's like, L take, you're the only one who's ever had this take. And I'm like, really? People, I think a lot of people dislike it. It could just be YouTube Shorts people. Maybe they're like younger kids and they're like, I don't know. They don't really... They're like, oh, but it's baby animals. It's so cute, and I love them, even though they look horrible. At least, not all of them. Just some of them, and some of them I feel just kind of like meh about, but some of them are bad. Like, I think the sheep is bad. The cat is bad. The pig is okay. It's pushing it, though. I don't know. It's weird what they did. Had like a little thing there. I don't want to make them too uniform though again. It's not at all what a sheep looks like, yeah. Honestly, trees aren't any fun if it's wide open space. It's easier if you have different levels of elevation. That is true. I think that's why it's nice to put them here, because otherwise they would look really bad. If I were to just throw them all around. Okay, this is fine. Let's add some flowers in here. I just kind of add them wherever I think light might reach more, and they're more likely to bloom, maybe. Let's mix in... Should I mix in some darker stuff in here? I don't need to. They look fine. I do want to mix some of this a little bit deeper, though. Okay, let's throw around some trees. Here, let's just grab a selection of this. All right. Tree there. Oh crap, that's gonna look horrible. Okay, tree. Should I give room for sidewalks here? Or it looks better fed than me. Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying. It is huge. You're forced to have the tree look good at every angle. It's just it's so wide open, yeah. The rep looks, yeah, the mini cliffs at Central Park could be nice here. I think I could do something with that, maybe. I want to do the trees first and then kind of figure out, okay, what do I want to do with the rest of it? Is 2 blocks enough for a sidewalk here? Should I build the sidewalk into the existing road? I have to make enough room. Let's do 3 blocks of room from the side here. 3 blocks, and then let's sort of mix them in. I should probably make a brush for these trees, but I don't know. It's not even anymore. Annoying. I don't know, how many blocks apart is this? I want to make one of these every so often. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 blocks. You'll be able to drive up to this building IRL, right? I mean, when it was around, I think you could, but at the time there wasn't cars when it was built. There was no cars, really. Like, the first car was being invented still. So, mainly horses would go up this hill. But, I mean, I'll add slabs and stuff in here to make the road smoother. It won't be as steep as it kind of is right here. It's pretty steep right here. This is Europe, right? You gotta be walkable. Yeah, I mean, even New York City and other places like that are still walkable, so I have to make sure it's walkable. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it here on the distance between these. I want to make some cool street lamps as well. There was sidewalks back then? I mean, I'm sure there was. Can you use the stamping tool, or are you trying to get them more uniform? I'm trying to make them pretty uniform here. That's the issue, because I'm kind of making this hedge of them. So I'm just trying to eyeball it here. Is that pretty uniform? Okay. Let's do that, and then let's grab this other design. Wait, my first episode is in, like, my first episode you watched? Because that video is ancient. I believe he's like 2 years old. I've made a mistake here. There. All right. This one's kind of not great either, to be fair, this tree. It also needs some work. But it's a variation, that's for sure. It's really like weird here. I can touch it up. They might need to be closer together. I'm not sure. I don't know what do you guys think? And they might be okay. This feels kind of realistic, I think, to how close they would be together. Need to delete this one. This one is kind of bad. Alrighty, let's grab this one again. I'm just gonna clone this. I think that'd be easier than to use the one tool every time. As long as it lets me do multiple. But I don't know if it does, actually. I think it does. And 3 apart. Dang, it's tall. Looks sick. Feel like a water display or monument would be dope in the open field land off the side. Yeah, I feel like I need something. I just haven't figured out exactly what I'm gonna add yet. That's the problem. That's a good idea. I wonder how I would do it, because I feel like I would need to... Look, I would need to flatten this space out more. Over here is better than over there. Over there is kind of flat. I could do like this sort of path and like frame in and make like a fountain here on each side. I don't know. I haven't really decided. All right, let's do the middle ones. Could do like a bush garden kind of thing, maybe. I feel like, I don't know though, because I feel like that would be much stronger on the backside. Like, if I were to, I don't know what to do with the space, granted, but like if I were to leave this as just sort of more basic park, and then on the behind side of the building, when you come out, there's like this big square, huge park area that's kind of like completely different and also like level. That way it's easier to work with, because this not being all level makes it kind of hard to, I don't know, work with as much. I don't know, maybe I'm onto nothing though. I like it, didn't mean to add that one there, I guess. Whatever. Man, this thing is tall. What? Look there. There it goes. Should I do a brick road here? I wonder. Would that make... I think that would make more sense for this sort of district. I can change the roads and the districts of the city, kind of. But I think brick here would be... I don't know. You know what? Let's try it. Well, if I use brick, I don't know if I should use, like, mud brick or, like, brick. I'm not sure. Let's see what each option would look like. So this would be mud brick. And this line could be brick. Brick road would be sick. That's what I'm thinking. I think I should do a brick road. Let me see what it would look like. So we either have that kind of brick road, or we have like that kind of brick road is too bright. The regular is, and then or like this kind of brick road. I don't know. What does it like in real life like brick road look like? I mean, is there a picture of the front of it? Not really. The park in front of the building is actually quite flat, at least in this space. I think I've actually done a good job of it compared to what it looks like in real life. I do want to get rid of this hill, though. Yeah, there we go. Then paint over it. Yeah, there. Team mud. I think mud looks better. I agree. Let me see if it would look good through the whole thing, though. And I have to mix in other colors too, I feel like some granite bits and other things. There are like 100 mobs in here. What's... Oh my god. Holy moly. Okay, anyway. I think mud is better, yeah. That's insane. We know the vibe you were going for, but you could fill some of the space with characters selling different conventions or products out front. I think that's a good idea. I think I should build some carriages and stuff out of the front of the building anyway, because the real life one has that. I mean, here, let me pull up this image of kind of what we're gonna do. Let me see if I have a picture of it. Maybe I don't. Come on, where is this at? I mean, I guess the real life park is really flat, isn't it? Interesting. Never mind, I can't find a good picture of it. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. We'll do it. I'm not gonna be familiar with the building in real life though. Yeah, I mean, it was like it was built in like 1850s, so there was mainly still horse carriage yet. Cars weren't really like a big thing yet. They were still being invented. This is interesting. My grandma's from Newcastle? Yeah, that's cool. I don't know where this was at. I think this was in like London, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this building was in like Hyde Park, London, which was like, I don't know if it's their central park or what, like what it is. I don't really know much about London, honestly. Make this 3. Yeah, it's way north. Okay. There's like 100 mobs below here. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, okay. This is something. I don't know how much I like it yet, but we'll see. I mean, what are like sidewalks built out of? Old brick road. City. It's you just kind of have like normal sidewalks again, you know? Yeah, you just kind of have normal sidewalks that are then built out of like maybe smooth stone or something. Great mob farm, I know, right? I like unironic, like I accidentally set up a good mob farm. don't know if I want to raise it up or not. I don't know. On mushroom blocks for framing of the road. I could do some. I'll probably mix in some different tones and colors into the road yet, but we'll probably conquer texturing all at once when we get to it. I just want to figure out, you know, before I texture anything, do I like it? Because I need to make sure the whole park is kind of good before I spend a ton of time doing that. Oh, I did something wrong. This needs to go. This needs to be raised up. No, I did the wrong tier 2. I need to remove them. My keybinds are like... they're doing the same thing. I don't know, they're conflicting. I need to change that. Ugh, I don't know. This looks kind of bad. Maybe, I don't know whether it looks good or not. That is tough. I don't know what this one. It's weird. What is it supposed to look like? I don't really know. Why does it need sidewalks? Yeah, I don't really think it needs sidewalks either. But like pedestrians would be walking around this area because this is not a pedestrian, or this is not a pedestrian road just for people. This is I mean, this is like a road. It's too clean and bright, I agree. I think it looks kind of odd. Wait, what am I doing? No. I think these are all hand placed. Or was too far back, I don't know. Oh, I got rid of the slabs on accident. Oh well. I kind of want to reassess what I want to do with the road anyway. It's fine. Right, andesite are tough, yeah. I don't think sidewalks is the right way to go with it anyway. I gotta figure out what I want to do. I don't really know. Maybe something in the middle of the road, maybe something for plants, I don't know. I thought about putting lamp posts along the middle of the road. Maybe let's do that first. Like setting up this barrier with like lamp posts going across the middle. Let's do that. Let's find a cool lamppost. Ornate old lamppost. Let's find a cool one to make. I don't know how ornate I'm gonna go with it, but let me see. I don't hate this picture. But I think I should do something a little simpler. Let's see if I can do something with this. I have the perfect lamppost for you? Yeah, I mean, if you can find it, go for it. I might try making this one anyway, though, still, in the meantime. So there's like a base at the bottom. What would I use for that? Use glass. That might be too big though. Actually, let's just use a block. Let's try blackstone. Maybe we'll do like this. And then we'll do a wall. I already have a wall, I'm stupid. And then bring it out again. No. A wall with like a, oh, I don't know. Within like a fence or... This looks horrible. Maybe, I don't know, I gotta like... I can't use debug, which is annoying. Is that an Axiom feature? Putting an image on your screen. It is, it's an Axiom feature. Like that, and then there's these chains that maybe come off here. And I kind of think that's what that detail might be. And it kind of goes back to like a thinner block before it turns into... I don't know. By the way, I've been here since the start of your Nodenium journey and still hooked on your building. Thank you. Yeah, I've been building for a long time. I'm hoping I can soon get some good traffic to my channel, hopefully with some more of these builds, but we'll see. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. This looks horrible. I feel like a weird little dude. I found it. Let me get a pic. Yeah, you can send it in wherever's easiest. Let me go to Discord. Builds are annoying. Maybe trapdoors on like either side. I don't know, or I don't know. I don't want to make it too big. Looks horrible. And then put the little lantern inside. I don't know. I wanted to put an anvil on top. Ding. For YouTube Shorts and all that stuff, it depends. I mean, I have good like I talked about in my last stream. I have good connections to some other big YouTubers that are kind of helping me, which I think is kind of going to be my like ticket in. But we'll see. It takes time. This lamppost looks like cheeks. It looks pretty bad. Check inspiration. Yeah, let me see. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, I know the exact ones you're talking about. They're for that like the sewer system stuff or like that one channel they dug out in the UK. How would I even build that though? How on earth would I build that? This one doesn't look horrible, but it's still kind of weird. Kind of big. Doesn't look good from all angles either. Looks kind of bad from some angles. I mean, it's fine, I guess, from this angle. It's not horrible. I don't hate this. I don't really like it either, though. I don't know. It's here. It's definitely a lamppost. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Here, let's put a few more of them around. I don't know how evenly spaced I should make them. The Minecrafter Hall of Fame gets created and Zay gets a spot. I feel like a weird little dude. What does that even mean? Froglight? A Froglight could work maybe in here. Just like the light is so small on the inside because that looks like cheeks. That looks like straight cheeks. That looks not very good. Does it look like a knight? Can I spell? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cool with the sun. Okay, this can go away. I don't really care about that. This is cool. I will admit. This is cool. This looks cool at night. I think I should do, like, I should try in some way incorporate more light into it, though. Maybe if I do like this. That doesn't work like that. Trapdoor, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, like that, maybe. I don't know. Does it have to be a light source? It would be better if it was a light source. It would, you know, I like the lantern look inside because the light inside is small. I don't hate this. You could use a bell with a black candle on top. That's a good idea. I don't know if I want to get 100 bells in survival. That might suck, but, you know, we'll try it. Maybe, can I hang it somehow? Or, like, I can put it on the side like that. You know what? You might be... Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Bell or lantern? I think the lantern is still better because you get to actually see the light. The bell is neat, though, I think. It's just not really... I don't know. What the... I think the lantern looks better still. Builder trade bells? Yeah, but it's still expensive. It's still like 100 billion emeralds I'll have to get. I don't know. What looks better, though? What do you guys think? I think I'll keep the lantern. I think I'll keep it. It's fine. I'm gonna make a bunch of these. Lantern gives a bit better illusion of light. I think so too, with the frog light beneath. Yeah, that's what I think. That's kind of what I'm gonna start spamming it, I think. I don't know how many I don't know how many I should put. I don't want to put too many. Again, we can just sort of eyeball this. We've done all this work and we still have like nothing here. Maybe an invisible light block. Well, this gotta go in survival. I can't use that. This is a survival build. Not sure how you'd get an invisible light block survival. Yeah, I don't think he knows I'm gonna build this in or sorry, I don't think they know that I'm gonna build this in survival. which, I mean, is going to be hard, but this looks nice, actually. I am happy with this. This is cool. Could be a video. I made the biggest raid farm to get 500 bells. Maybe. There might be... I don't know if there's a video there, but there's a short there, probably. A whole video dedicated to trading bells. I feel like it's so niche, no one would care. I mean, that works in... That only works with videos if you're doing, like I made... It has to be way more absurd. It has to be like, oh, I made a 10,000 per hour, like, million hour cake farm, right? It's got to be, like, more absurd. Because I have seen videos like that work. Dude, these dudes, they look like birds, actually, kind of. I wonder if I should do a bird detail that comes off at the top of the building. Like, you know, people build those, like, flocks of birds. That could be fun. That actually makes me want to do that. I mean, after I add all the flags on the building, too, there's, like, a billion flags that are supposed to go on the building. That'll kind of help it. All right, what are we doing? You guys think we should add sidewalks or not? I don't really care for it. One of the light needs the frog light underneath. Oh, is it missing it? Yeah, here it's missing it. You're correct. Thank you for noticing. Can I grab this, please? Thank you. I already had it in my inventory. I'm stupid. All right, there we go. I thought this was creative. Well, I'm in creative. I'm designing it before it goes into survival. That way, it's easier for me to build it. But after I'm done designing it here, I'll go build it in survival. I hate the new YouTube meta with insane titles, can't lie. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but whatever. Sadly, you kind of got to do those sorts of titles to do well. I mean, my next title is going to be something, I don't even know what it is. I need to brainstorm it. I know what I'm imitating, but I don't know my exact title. It's something with like, oh, can you... I mean, because, like, what I'm parroting is the, oh, can you beat X with, like, people were doing, like, the religious ones, like, oh, can you beat Minecraft by following the rules of Islam? So I need to do something with, can I do X by, you know, following the Industrial Revolution? You know, something to do with that and that feel. And I have to get that right. What is going on here? The light is all funky in that spot. I don't know why. No, whatever. Try moving birds like Momo Jumbo has on Hermitcraft. Moving birds? I feel like that would... Okay, well, you guys gotta understand. If there's like if there's too much redstone in this area, come in 1 year, this city is going to be colossal. And if I have too much stuff, it's gonna become like unbearably laggy to be around. I like this. This feels nice. I like this night park vibe. This feels relaxing. I want to build a fence. I want to make like a Victorian fence that kind of keeps the separation between the park and another area. I don't know what happened here. It's got all messed up. I think the park does add a lot to the building, though, honestly. It really helps it stick out more. Having this area in front. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really enjoy the light posts with it. Yeah, I think the light posts have helped. I need to look at, like... I don't know, should I do, like... Hang on, let me look up, like, old park fencing. They usually do these, like, iron fences. Here, let's set it today. So I think I will do... I don't even know. I forgot you're putting your farm inside. Yeah, that's kind of the point. So I don't want to make the area too laggy. There's already going to be like 20 farms in the building. Well, like 10. Probably 10 farms. Any farm that can go in the overworld here, you know, and I can put it anywhere it's not locational is going in here. Oh, it's gonna be so sick being in this area when it's done. I mean, it needs a lot of detail and still needs to be all like fleshed out. But after it's, you know, here, it's gonna look really, really nice. Are these off by one? Am I dumb? These are off by one, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are off. Wait, is this road even? Am I stupid? Hang on. Wait a minute. Because if I put it here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and if this is here... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm a dumb idiot. Okay, so we gotta either shrink the road down by one on the right, or... Well, where's the center of the building? That's what matters more. I feel like one light post in the steps, too. Where? Also, this needs to all move over one block. And then we can just stack this, I guess. Well, no, this side needs to be stacked. Third or fourth one starting from the road. Okay. Let me see. I don't know if I need one. I mean, they look pretty evenly spread out, I think. I'm gonna make this road thinner, probably. It's still uneven now. I could either widen it one, or I could shrink it one on the other side. Let's shrink it one. I think this is gonna be a pedestrian road, because I feel like it makes no sense to have this be like a car road. I think this is gonna be a pedestrian road. Never mind, is the second one? Okay, hang on, let me look at it and give me like 2 seconds. Oh, you're saying it's like in the steps here. I see. Okay, you are correct. It is in the steps. That's kind of annoying. I don't want to move it out one, because then it's like all messed up. Like the spacing would be off. I actually need to move it forward. Which could look horrible too. We'll see. Needs to be like there. We can mess around with it. We can just remove the bottom. And then like, do like that, I guess, and that's fine. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Alright, what do we want to do for fencing now? Fencing is our next thing I gotta figure out. I need to actually finish the whole park. I need to move the museum out of the way too. It's kind of in the way, to be honest. So here, let me save this image. I think I want to use this as my reference. Why do things always save as WebP files? I don't want a WebP file. I can't use WebP. Alright, let's pull this up on here. File, open reference image. This is in Boston, I think this fence is. I want to make something like this. So there's like, I do need to do like that. I don't know how I want to do the fence yet. I need to think. Should I do like a stone block maybe? And then put it on top? Like stone block. Here, let's just make a few different versions. So stone, then like a wall, and a fence. And chains in the middle, I think is what we'll try. And then on top of here can go... On top of this would go... We're not going to be able to do the top bit, sadly. We can do candles, and then, like... I mean, I could either do pots, or I could do... Like, I mean, I should have access to mini blocks, I think, in the world, so I could do this. This looks a little lame, though. I don't know. I don't know how to make a fence. This sucks. This looks horrible. I mean, I don't think I need the base part of it, really. I could probably just do this and then create the base on the ground like that. I don't know. I could do some layering here and put like... I don't know if I'll be annoyed at this though. Anvils maybe? Ooh, yeah, I would need to make a killer iron farm. I mean, I already know I'm going to have to probably, but yeah, that would suck. I got an idea. I have an idea. Let's murder all this. And then do candles on top, maybe? This might just be a shot in the dark. I'm just trying random stuff. Absolutely not. Here, let's do maybe anvils with like... Let's be loud. Here, let's use this so it's not like super duper loud. We'll change the direction of this one. Ugh, it's loud. And then chains here, maybe? With, I don't know. We could do it the other way around as well. We could just try something like Luxembourg fence if you want something larger. Yeah, maybe something larger would make it look better. Let me look that up. Yeah, more Victorian, a little bit taller. I mean, that's pretty similar. That's just kind of like a tall fence, honestly, that one is. So here, let's just get rid of that. Let's just start over. This is not a good idea. Let's make a bigger fence. This one that you showed me is like, or let's say 5 blocks tall. And then it's just like chains. And then it's like, maybe we'll cut one down. Weird. I feel like I still have to do like these layering bits behind. Like this fence might have to be like 3 thick, where I copy this bit onto the other side. I don't know why I rotated it. I didn't need to. That looks horrible. Oh, I don't know. I have to just do it like this. And then we can do like... I don't know. And candles, maybe? I mean, that's fine. That's not terrible. I don't mind this too much. It's a fence, you know, it's nothing crazy, but it kind of works, maybe. Might need something a little bit more, though, like this bit here might need something a little bit more interesting to add to it. Nah, candles are fine. It makes my life easier as well. Like that. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. It's a fence. I think the bottom needs something specific. Maybe anvils here. Oh, it's so loud. Oh. Nah, let's not. Yeah, most of this is just like added details. It doesn't really matter. Kind of overthinking it now. Alright, I need to figure out what I'm doing with the rest of the park. Like, what's the next move, really? Need to add more trees still. Tried stone base, just throwing ideas. Yeah, I thought of maybe putting a stone base on it. Here, let me throw some trees down first, and then I'll go back to it. Because I think it does need some kind of base on it. I'm just gonna kind of throw these around randomly. Not as uniform. Awful. This build is weird. I don't know. I don't know if how much I like it. Like, I feel like I'm close. Sidewalk following the fence. I probably will have to add something there. Like, I'll probably have to push the fence back a little bit and then add a sidewalk. And then, like, maybe some more lampposts. I think these are obscuring here. Let's move these out of the way. We're kind of throwing off my perspective here on what it's looking like. Yeah, okay. You could do an archway over the brick road with banner letters of the build. It would be nice maybe to do something here. I don't know if, because like parks usually do have some kind of gate entrance in some way. That is a good idea potentially. Let's delete this lamppost though. And let me look up some entrances on parks in a second here, and I can sort of do it based off that. Okay. Park entrance. Yeah, I mean, they vary. Some of them just have like a brick post here, like they would do. Let's say, I mean, let's shape it out. They would do like this. Here, let me pull up my reference kind of like on my side here. Like this, and then they would do that. And they would have a base on the pillar. And maybe like, oh, I don't know. Shelf here. And then they have like a little thing in the top usually. I wonder if I can sort of get it right. Come on, please. I beg. There we go. Like that, maybe. And then like they usually, I mean, the problem with what I'm trying to do though is this road is too wide for like my idea here. Yeah, I need like a wider park entrance. This is not gonna work. Okay, this will work better for what I want to do. And then trapdoors. I have a vision. Let's try and bring it here into life. So like that, and then we do... I don't know, something like this. Taller than that. I'm gonna make sure it clears the entrance fine. And then, like, stairs up here. You guys are actually giving me some good ideas here for a park, because I have not really built one before. And then we could do, like, chains here that just come across, maybe. 2, 3. 2, 3. That's the middle. Let's do that as 2. And then make a copy. It's not really very visible, though. Let's replace it with slabs or something. Something a little bit more distinguishable. Oh, come on. Let's make this arch not horrible. Like a stair here? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Good work. I need to make the arch normal, though. It is not currently normal. I can put I could put a lever here. Like that. Then I want to put a trapdoor here. No, I can't. Okay. Oh my god. No. Here, let's do that, then that might help. Yeah. I'm so bad at arches. Doesn't look very good. Maybe like... Yeah, sure. Whatever. Let's try and see what this would look like. Pull my reference again. I want to move this all down some. So like there. And then I want to improve some of this fence gate here. I don't know. Signs to smooth signs. You're right. That's what I need. I could not think of what it was that I needed. Signs is not a bad call. I gotta figure out where to put them though. But here I might be able to put one. Yeah, there. I can put one, and that kind of maybe helps the arch. Ugh, I don't know. These all kind of... These suck. Or maybe here. Here could be good. And then I'm going to put a stair here. This needs to come down further. Actually, yeah. I'll do a stair and then like I don't even know. A lever, maybe? Sure. Oh crap, I grabbed like the whole huge thing. And we have a little entrance here, but we need and then you could put like, I could put my signs up here with the wording on it, I don't know. Probably answered this multiple times, but what happened to the last Forever World? I love the vibes you were going for. I love the new one too, just wondering. So, I don't know. I'd never done fantasy before. And then I tried it, and I did it for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I hate this. Like, fantasy just, it really wasn't, like, clicking with me creatively. It kind of made me, like, I said on my last stream, like, I don't really get burnout for the most part, but that burnt me out. If I'm building things I don't like, that will burn me out, and that was a bad example of something that was not good for me. But yeah, that was definitely annoying. Am I doing too much, guys? Is this too much, the archway? Am I, like, obscuring the cool vision? I mean, because, no, on this road, when you take a step back, you still see it, I think. I don't think it's too much. I don't know. Let's make this... I need to make the base of this, like, dark, kind of, I think. Darker, like brick. Love the archway? Okay, I'll keep it. Maybe this is, like, a brick material. I don't know. Brick might be a little weird. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Should I do a brick for this bit here, or should I make it all kind of a darker color? I feel like I should maybe make it darker, all of it. This bit here, I feel like needs to be like andesite or something. Not quite as dark as it is. There's no shelves that are like that. I get like jungle, really. That's kind of about it. Like the archway entices you, and then it opens up to the large build. Yeah, okay, then I'll keep it. I think a park in this area, and then like this stuff also will help my city start to actually feel like a city. You know, it'll start to kind of form, and that'll help it. I feel like the archway, yeah, darker. I don't know what to put for these shelves though, because these look horrible. Let's do andesite at the bottom and just remove the trapdoors. Should I get rid of brick? Get rid of brick here, maybe. I don't know. There's a nether brick wall, isn't there? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try a darker side here, and then do like dark oak shelves. Here. That's the wrong one. I'll just get an idea of what it's gonna look like. Let me make the bottom or get rid of these. We have some conflicting colors here. That's why we need gray wood. Yeah, literally. I know, we need gray wood. I don't know, guys. It's tough. I don't think stone works on the top here. I gotta try, like, nether brick again. Yeah, I kind of like the darker archway, or the darker like little podium piece, I guess. So I don't really know what you call it. You could try the third and second level of oxidized copper. That's not a bad idea. I could make the whole thing that, like, that's my favorite block, is this copper color. We have a lot more to work with when it comes to copper now too. I mean, walls I don't really have, but I mean I could use mossy maybe. Mossy, and then, you know, copper, and then shelves we have like warped to work with, I guess, which is also not great, but you know, we're doing our best. So that would look more something like... I mean, I could use trapdoors maybe instead here. Let's put chiseled behind here. Chiseled. Actually, no. You know what's something I could do that would be cool? I could put the bulbs in here. And then, like, light them on the back. It doesn't do those ones though. That's a pain. Yeah, I don't really think it adds much. I still think the darker tone is stronger. It kind of contrasts the green of all of the rest of the park, and I think it helps. So I think I'm gonna stick with the dark tones. I think that's the right direction to go. The shelves definitely have implemented with all the other variants they could have added. Yeah. Just set the bowls with the button and break the button. Yeah, it's fine though. I'm gonna keep I'll keep the dark arch. I think the dark arch is fine here. I don't think I need to add anything else. I want to add one more thing to this though. I have an idea. I've got a brilliant idea. Let's do hanging signs here actually. Well, I'm thinking about it. Fence. Let's do fence gate. Fence gate. I need to stop like tabbing out of my here. I'm just trying to like look at what I'm doing with this. I should just pull the reference up over here, but whatever. Hey Milk, welcome in the stream. I'm working on a park area for the front of the building. And then we can do like... I could do like this instead. No, I liked the trapdoors. And then they kind of come up around here. And then there's this new area here. Let's put that down there. And then let's put a block here. And then like that. And then we'll do a little grand little bit at the top, maybe. That's neat. I like this. Let's put a sign on the back. I'm just kind of throwing blocks now in places and seeing if it works. Oh, you know what I want to do? I got an idea. Let's do levers here. Like that, like this. Yeah, sure, this is cool. I want to make this connect up better over here, though. This is cool. Yeah, this is... I like this. Here, let me get a better look at it. This is neat. I think this is a cool thing. Do the hanging signs Revell friendly? Yeah. At least, oh crap. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Because you can place this on the side of a block and then break it like that. That's fine. You can do that. I thought it was connected to this the shelf for a minute. I was like, oh boy. Now, I actually might try, let me put myself in a normal FFV again. Doing this instead. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. D. Okay. Yes, better. Much better. Anything else? I'd say I don't know if this is too much, but I want to see. It would be funny if I put a little dude in here. Oh no, he's not. He's not facing the right direction. Ah! What did I break? I don't know what I broke. It's fine. Can this dude like? Hang on. Yeah, it could be nice for that little detail in there. Nah, I think I'm doing too much now. I wish he would, like, not be directional. Like, why is he only this way? This makes no sense. Why only that way? I thought they were directional. Like, they change based off of where you're at. That's kind of lame. They should. Like, hang on. If I grab you and then I rotate you... Then yeah, what? Okay, whatever. Anyway. Let's try this. And then we'll make him a star. Star! Too much or cool feature? Hang on. With, you know, without... I think it's better without. I'm doing too much. It's better without. Alright. Is it one of your Axiom things? They are directional? I think it might be an Axiom. It's because Axiom, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm happy with the arch. I'm kind of done with it, I think. Brick. I do need to move back this entire... I either need to move the road, like shrink the road down a little bit, which I think I can, actually. The road is kind of big, to be honest. Alright. Well, what now? The fence can... Oh yeah, I was gonna put a base on the fence and see what that looks like. Ooh, actually. What do you guys think? Base on the fence or no? I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I might change it to wall, though, instead of being just the full block. I think wall might look a little bit cleaner. What are we thinking? I think wall might be the right way. I think the wall is the correct way here. I think I like it. Alright. Well, what do we add now to the park? The park is still very much an empty place. Yeah, I feel like I've done so much and yet so little, I feel. I want to grab this guy and maybe, you know what, let's work up closer to the building, maybe. I don't know. Let's grab this tree that I was working on and you know, finish it. Because I think it would look nice in front of the building here, like... Let's see if my envisioning is correct. I think it could look neat, yeah. Lagoon law. I could make him a lagoon. Community areas like tables? Maybe. Should I... I have an idea. I have a brilliant idea, I think. So, what I want to do... is I want this to branch off in here. So I want this to come... I went to a real, like, park place, and I've just remembered it. So I went to one of the Von Braun mansions that was... I went to the one in New York last year. If you don't know who that is, he, like... essentially ran all of the railroad networks and built America based, you know, with the railroad system. And so he had a super grand mansion, and he had this sick garden area. And I remember I went there, and I remember there was this, like, path, and it stepped down a lot, and also there was areas that stepped down, and I think I'm going to try and make this area in here more step down and make it more parkish, and then I don't know what I'll do on this side. But anyway, I'm gonna do some of that. What the? Did you just see that? What was that? A weird glow. What? Is this a Voxy thing? What on earth? Okay, whatever. Different Minecraft updates or a path of creations, nature path. I think I'm gonna do like, oh my, I need a picture of this. Hang on, let me see this up. Von Braun. Was it? It wasn't Von Braun. Who am I thinking of? I'm like stupid. I'm mixing up two different people right now. Von Braun was a completely different guy. I'm stupid. Because Von Braun, I'm thinking of that because that's something in my city. Wrong place. I'm thinking of the Vanderbilt, not Von Braun. Two different Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt Mansion Park. Hang on, where is it? There it is. Okay. I'm a dingus, my bad. Two different people, wrong people. Yeah, the Vanderbilt. That's what I meant. Not the Von Braun. Von Braun was the rocket German guy. Not the Vanderbilt was the railroad guy. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something like this, I think, where we have this path and then it kind of steps down into this flower area. I might have another picture. Let me see. That's like the same picture. This picture's better though. You can kind of see there's like a step here, right? It steps down and then there's this little water feature inside. And I would like to do something like this, I think. Which means I am going to Eden. That's not in New York. Yes, it is. It's in upstate New York. It's not. It's in New York State. It's in. Yeah. It's not in the city, but it's upstate. Got confused. Yeah. I mean, the Vanderbilts had a few different mansions. To be fair, though, they had one I think in a few different states. They had a few different ones. This was like one of their holiday, like summer homes. So this area, we'll leave like this. Is that the breakers? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Oh, chicken. I want to set up a wall. We'll just use that right for now, and we'll texture out later to figure out what we'll do with it. So I want to set up a wall coming like here, maybe. Hey, Randy. Maybe we do, like, we set up a wall here. I don't know if I should set up a wall. In real life, this park on the other side, there's a wall. And it kind of separates this area from here, but I don't actually know if a wall would work there to separate. And then I would have made this area like a grassy area. Maybe we'll leave it like the boss who acknowledged the chicken. Oh, we laid an egg. Anyway. So I remember that we'll just do something inspired by it. We're not going to go exact, but this has given me some ideas to think about. So it kind of comes in here and then it steps. I remember there's like a staircase here that steps down. So here, let's just sort of set up. Set up this stairs. White 3 floors, symmetrical shell roof. Wait, what? Oh, the building. The building's white. Yeah, it's like built out of this marble. It's a symmetrical building. Yeah. Here, I can just pull up a picture of it. The park is in this building, where it's like on the side of it, behind it, which also is a very cool building. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm referencing this side park area from, because they had this area, and then I'm like, this is somewhere I went. I remember it. I don't know how far down I'm gonna go with it, but we'll see. Probably not too much further. That's probably fine. We'll erase that. Yeah, that's the Breakers, I'm pretty sure. Is that like a family name? No, I'm wrong again. I was gonna say it's the Vanderbilt mansion. Yeah, Breakers is in Rhode Island. Yeah, no. It's the Vanderbilt mansion. I went there. I know. But yeah. How do I want to do this area? Should I continue it all the way up, kind of? Probably. The Breakers is just some name. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. It's weird because I'm kind of blending multiple different park concepts together at the moment. This is like one specific area, but the rest of it I still have to do. I don't know. Yeah, I live an hour from Vanderbilt Mansion and ate that one. Vanderbilt Mansion is very unspecific. Well, the Vanderbilt Mansion in upstate New York, or in, yeah, more upstate. Hey, welcome in the stream. I'm working on a park for the front of the Crystal Palace right now. I just did this archway, and we've made some trees and fencing, and we're trying to figure out what to actually, you know, put in the park now, which I found this picture, which is from one of the Vanderbilt mansions, which I think I'm going to use. I don't know if it's an idea, but I like a Hindenburg Zeppelin style thingy. Hindenburg... Wait, what? Like a Zeppelin is in like a... Is it an air balloon? Or like, you know, whatever they're called. I don't know why I can't remember what they're called right now. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's a great idea. Like an airship. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. A blimp. A blimp. They're called a blimp. So, yeah, I think a blimp would be fun. Actually, yeah, a blimp would be kind of fun. You know what? One of my friends has a blimp. Just for the sake of testing purposes. For the sake of testing purposes here, let's grab this blimp as a test, and to see if this idea would be any good. Oh crap. You know what, here, let's just... Yeah, I have to make a selection of it, though. Let's try and make a blimp. I mean, I'm not gonna make a blimp in that video, that's for sure. I would probably do it on stream as a detail in survival, but I just want to see if you're cooking with this idea. I am the blimp snatcher. I'm just stealing this guy's blimp. But I want to test and see if this would work. Hang on, let me do something. Hang on 1 second here. Okay, let me turn that back on. My stream video dead. Minecraft. Okay. Anyway, okay. So let's do this. Let's throw blimp up in sky above here, just for maybe just for the sake of it. Why not? Why not blimp? Maybe we put it further back. Who knows? Maybe we put blimp here. I don't know. Saying blimp more than once makes it sound not like a word. That's funny. Okay, let's do it further back. It looks kind of odd. I don't know. I think it might be too distracting because our center point is still this building, and I feel like it might be a distraction from the building. Because like your eyes aren't drawn here. You're like, oh, a blimp. You're not like looking at the building, and I think that kind of ruins the whole point of this center street. Maybe if I don't put it as close. I like your idea of a blimp. I think a blimp is a good idea, just maybe not in such a central spot. I mean, I could put it off to the side. Again, though, the issue of like, oh, your eyes are drawn over there. Not sure if it fits the skyline. That's kind of how I feel. I like the idea of it, but I think there are better ideas. It could be cool to put like a hot air balloon in one of these fields, because I don't know, this is like an expo. You could put like a hot air balloon that's, you know, or like or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Something could be cool. Anyway, back to our what we were doing. Let me pull up this image again. How do I want to do this? Like this, maybe? Let's just erase all this. And we'll just make this all brick temporarily until we come up with a better idea. I'm very happy with how this build is going. I love the all the elements we've made so far. It's going quickly too. This is only my third day working on it, so it's going great. I'm excited. Like the interior looks good. This park is starting to look good. The stars are aligning here for a potential like best build here. I don't know if it's best. I like this more, but like I mean, this is going to be a very immersive area, I think. I definitely need more trees or like some kind of other barrier here, I think. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's a vibe in this area, which it's the right vibe I'm going for. It's a very relaxing area. I mean, parks were built in cities to, you know, feel like to get that nature feel and kind of escape the rest of the city. And so I think that's kind of what I'm accomplishing already, which is good. I really want to make more like bushy fences maybe that are like overgrown here, kind of like in my reference. I don't know. It's a struggle. And should I make these gravel on the side? Should I do, I don't know, is this too jank? Like, is this not city enough if I make this like a gravel road on the side? What do you guys think? I think it kind of almost adds to it. I think actually I like the gravel road. Yeah. I think I am glad that I originally I was gonna have the museum in this space, but I'm glad I'm putting this here more. I think it fits better. Oh my god. Hang on. Look at that. That is super sick. Whoa. There's so many elements here, but like it's cool. Being able to see that tree back there. Very cool. Okay, I need to be doing anything right now. I'm just like obsessing over the look of the building and I'm not like working on it. I was gonna work on that tree as well. I don't know what to work on right now. I feel like I need to work on this, but I don't really know. I feel like I need some kind of bushes in here too. Everything is kind of not... I need like more references or something. I don't know. I'm gonna make this all... It's weird because in real life, this is actually not a wall. This is actually a... like a grass hill. I think the main leading bit should be mud, but smaller paths in the park would be gravel. Yeah, I think it's best to do that. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Let's make this grass again. Here, let's just paint it. That's easier. Where's my painting tool? There it is. It'd be like this. That's cool. Needs more chickens. This paved dirt could be a decent side path too. Yeah. I think I like the gravel more, and I can mix in some like some corals and stuff and some other warm tone blocks. Or, you know, some other blocks that kind of fit the vibe. I really like how this looks. This looks really cool. This looks exactly like the real life one, kind of like from what I remember being there. Let's add a lot of this is subject to change still. Let's add like a sort of like a railing bit here almost though. Yeah, this park needs a KFC. I would like to make on one of those block buildings over there. It would be nice to make some kind of cafe or something. Park needs a Walmart. I don't even know if I could maybe put a Walmart in here. I don't know if I could. That's cool. And then we can do like, we could do like a statue here maybe. Like at the top maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I need more images of this park. So there's like, I don't even know. Not azalea. I want acacia saplings. With string. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really know what to add to this park. Hang on. Let's do like, I want to make it step down again. I want to do it again. I like it that it steps down here. And I would like to do it a second time, like here. Yes. Yes, I like this idea. I have an idea. Okay, so what I'll do is we'll step down sharply again, but we're gonna make like a hole almost here. Yeah, let's make like a hole. Sure, I need to like make it deep though. I mean, how far does that go down? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't grab the whole thing. I'm stupid. I'm gonna grab that and then trench it all the way down, and then we'll extend this grass patch all the way out. And then we can do that here as well. We'll continue our gravel road. 1, 2, 3, that's too many. I messed this up. This is supposed to be like, we're here. Yeah. So that steps down, and then it steps down again, maybe, yeah, maybe here. Let's actually erase a little bit more. And then let's do another step down. Like that. And we'll set up a wall that kind of goes all the way around, and then this can connect up here. We'll just sort of set it up where it rounds back up. Saying you want to make a cafe somewhere reminds me that I want to try making a 17th century chocolate house. that could be cool. Let's do our modeling tool here with our grass block. And add row. We'll do it like that. At least for that section. And we'll do grass again here. Let's make this grass. I don't know why, I love the look of just absolutely spamming grass. Looks good to me, I don't really know why. Yeah, we can't use this. I thought it would work, but nope. Maybe not. Here, let's make this one steeper. Every other block will go down. Okay. Sure, this works. And then we'll set up a gravel path here. It connects here, and then this gravel path will come here. And it will go down to like there. And we're just gonna pack some flowers here, I think. What kind of flowers do I want to do? We have these new wildflowers, which I haven't really played around with either. But I don't want to. I need to find what I want to use. I could do bushes, maybe. I don't really want to use coral. Use sweet berries. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do for all my flowers. I want to try using the large bushes. Those feel like the most kind of accurate. Yeah, the wildflowers, I think I will use them a good amount, but I don't want to be too quick on them. Let me see. I probably wouldn't make them like solid like this, you know? I'm just trying to get an idea of what it would look like. Wildflowers are so pretty, and beat up's tip of leaves in the ground with wildflowers around them. That's a good idea, yeah. I want to try just like using all grass mixed with these, maybe. I don't know. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. I kind of want to try making one of the Child's Restaurants buildings, getting into the idea of building historic stuff after watching you do it all. That's cool. Yeah, I'm glad like people, after seeing kind of what I do, think of doing it more. Because, I mean, I don't know, yeah. Whoa, I just noticed this is such a cool view. Like, when this park in here is done, you'll get such a cool view of the tower. I didn't even think about that. It's gonna, like, really feel more, the city is gonna feel much more better. Much more better. It's gonna feel, yeah, better after that's there. Much more better. I want some cornflowers. Some blue orchids. Cornflower. What makes you with the tall ferns? That's not a bad... Tall ferns is a better than tall grass, that's for sure. They're called large fern. What? I like looked up tall fern. I was like, what the... Because actually, a fun thing is, I don't know. They look better. They tie in better with words. Where is it? the peony or whatever you say. These are, okay, wrong one. These kind of look similar. I think this sort of looks like a version of it without that. I don't know. Yoink. Also, welcome in everybody joining, or anybody joining. So I don't know what I want to do here. You know what? Let's try something, because I'm like all over the place. I'm not making any progress. What if I just stack these just to see? That is nice. I can't lie. That is very pretty. That's better than I thought it would look. Then we're gonna spam tall flowers in here, I think. I think that's a better... It looks good. Because I feel like mixing them in looks a little strange. Maybe around the edges, like I could do some ferns and stuff. What did I grab? Get that out of here. Ah! Oh my god. We could do... Oh god. I deleted the fern. Ah! The thing is working. Okay. Get this out of my offhand. Okay. So we could mix in a couple ferns maybe around the outside of some of the flowers. I don't know. Make an American or British or Canadian flag out of flowers, like a flower display. Could make I could do that actually. I wonder what would be the best way to do that. I don't know. I mean, here, if I were to make, I'm not gonna mix in ferns, by the way. I think they look a little scuffed. It just kind of makes it look messy when it's really probably this very well kept place. Oh no. I didn't grab the bottom. Here, let's do that. And then I mean, I want to test your idea. Maybe fill all the rest with grass just to have a quick vision. I don't know if I'm going to fill in these empty space with grass, because in real life, it looks like it's mowed, and then the hills are grassier. So I think, I mean, if I were to do... I was supposed to put mowing lines in here. That would look horrible. I can't do that. Right, a flag. What would a flag look like in here? Let's get the orchid out. Let's say this is the American flag. That's not a horrible idea, to be fair. It's not gonna look good from here though, really. I mean, it's kind of neat actually. I don't know though. I still feel like individual might feel better. I don't know. What do we have for white flowers? We have the like azure bluette or whatever it's called, right? Yeah. Let's mix those in for every other one here. Just those two. Caught the top. Just a test here. I don't know, guys. I don't think this is a good idea. It's better having one type at a time because it's supposed to look very organized and very simple. This doesn't really look very good to me. I think we'll stick with our original plan here of just doing this. And we'll do is it the lilac? Yes, that's what it's called. How much space did I put here? 3 blocks. 3 block spacing. And are these even? I mean, they don't really need to be even, I guess, exactly. Yeah, might not be a big enough size to translate it. Yeah, I think it would be better if it was in a more open space, like a really open area. Like, I see some amusement parks do stuff like that all the time. I think it would work better in a setting like that. Let's do orchids here. I love the orchid. It might be one of my favorite flowers in the game. This looks cool. I like this. I want to put a fountain here. It being even would contribute in the organized vibe. But yeah, I think even just eyeballing it though, it looks pretty samey. So I'm not really too worried about it. If it's different, it's like a 1 block difference. Anyway, we're gonna make something cool here, guys. I have an idea. We're gonna make something neat. Oh god, let me not get under there. Well, actually, hang on. So trapdoor. And maybe some signs. Okay, don't go over there. I wish that wasn't so big. About to make something cool. Can I place anything? Okay, go down there. Ah, my game crashed. What? Wait, do I have a mod that's conflicting? I probably do. Hang on. Do I have lithium? Oh, I do have lithium. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta remove a mod, because that's gonna crash my armor stand stuff. Let me turn that off. Okay, give me like 2 seconds. I just like killed my game. That was awkward. Usually lithium causes that. I thought I turned lithium off. What? Well, whatever. Okay, there. Let me try again. I love crashing. Okay, try this again. Alright, let's see if it works now. Let me turn my thing back on. Good? Good, okay. No more lithium to torture my soul. Right. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna do the cool thing I wanted to do. Oh crap, I gotta... Hang on. Yoink. Open reference image. This guy. Now we're gonna do this. You guys might know what I'm already doing. This should be cool, I think. Give you arms. And let's play around with it a little bit, I guess. Let's move the head rotation. Let's move the legs. Let's rotate the legs. All right. Put the arms more down, though. Looks like he's like scratching his butt there for a second. That was not correct. I don't really know where to put his arms. That's fine. Just put it behind his back. No, he's gonna look like he's scratching his butt, though. Bro scratching his butt. It's fine, whatever. That looks cool. That's kind of neat. It's fun. Maybe like that. I don't know. I liked the wall more, I think. Just a little cool thing. I don't know. I'm detailing too much. Let's not worry about that right now. We'll detail stuff much later. What's our next one we want to put in here? Let's actually use pink petals and this. Don't put that on. Move. Okay, thank you. Sorry. There. No, let's do that. Let's add some variation though. Not all the exact same. That might start to look a little odd. I'm spending so much time on this park. I didn't think I was going to spend that much time on it. I thought I was going to do a bunch of open fields, but now I'm like, oh, I'm invested. This, I don't know. This might be, how about, let's not. Because, like, looking at it from other angles is making me start to think this is looking a little bit funky. Like, I looked at it from up over here, and I was like, oh, dear God, this looks awful. It looks cool from this angle, but not from that. I think I need, like, a separator of some kind. You know what? Let's build this tree. We'll come back to it. Let's build this tree, and I might even put some of them over here. Let's make a tree. This tree I was working on earlier. You can just get out of here. That, I guess, yeah, sure. This will look like a little nice tree, I think, when it's done. It should look kind of nice. Yeah, not bad. I don't want to make it too rounded. Yeah, that's better. Let's do the back. This is cool, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I still need to figure out what I'm doing with this front section. I'd probably just leave it as grass, you know, just put a bunch of grass in there and make it just this picnic area. Is this a build that you'll recreate in your survival world? Yep, I'm gonna get to it probably. I'll probably be done with the build in like a couple days, a day or two, I think. Like I have a lot to do, but like also not really, because I mean I only really have to do like a corner of this building on the inside, and then I can just copy it around, and then it's just like detailing this main middle section. And as for parks, I don't have to do too much with the parks. I think I'm just gonna... I don't even know if I'll finish the park or not. I'm not sure how much I'll do with the front of the park yet. I know I want to have an entire video dedicated to doing a huge section of the park that's going to be like 4 times the size of this one on the other side. I want to have a whole video dedicated to that and like building different greenhouses and such. But yeah, we'll get it in survival. That's why you don't see me use debug stick or anything, because I have to make everything like survival friendly. This looks okay. But I mean, the whole point of the video is for me to set up farms, so I'm going to build all the farms I need before that, and then the rest of it is just, you know, placing the blocks, really. I mean, I do have that one white ornate tree I could bring in here, but I don't really want to. That feels like a lot of time I would spend on it. I don't know how badly I want to do it. Now, I was debating putting this tree right here. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I put it here and then like line this side of the trees, or should I? No, probably not. Here, let's put it like, I don't know. Is there a principle in Spill, or did you just come up with it? This building was the first World's Fair building that was in London. It was built during the Industrial Revolution to showcase new inventions and stuff, and that's why I want to put all my farms inside of it. So I can kind of play I can commemorate homage to that kind of. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So that's kind of my goal with it. I want to put some of these over here. My dog is watching you build, lol. I don't think he understands. I'm not gonna put more than one of those right there. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I don't really know what else to do for the build. You guys got any ideas? Because I don't. Watching from France. Jeez, that's so far away. That's sick, though. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the rest of the park in this area. I don't really know. I mean, I need to work on this space that I started, but also I don't really know what to do with it that much, honestly. I need to make this all brick wall. Like, I feel like we were starting so strong. Ideas about what? Yeah, I don't know, just what to put in the areas, you know? I feel like I don't really know what to put, you know, here, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in here. I don't know what I'm going to do up here, if I'm just going to put grass, or maybe I should put, like... Maybe I should put another... I'll put another line of trees, I think, here. I think that's what I'll do. I think that would be best. Are you still going to be making the fast-paced content? Yes, but I'm gonna change up some of what I how I do it, because my last one was kind of me still figuring out how to do some faster paced style content. But generally, I am going to stick to mostly fast paced stuff. Not, I will change a lot of things up for sure, but generally, I am going to be sticking to a faster pace than I used to make. I will not be going back to the old style of videos I used to make. Probably completely different vibe, but I really like the water displays in Rome, like marble sculpture water displays. Yeah, I'm gonna do a water display in here, I think. I think in here I'm going to do some form of water display. Yeah, I think that feels right to separate it off more. I want to make a variation of that the main tree and maybe throw them somewhere over in the park too, just as a open space one. I need to just have these on hand. I need to make them like a blueprint so I can just stamp them around, kind of. Just like the one. You're planning to build this in survival? Yeah, this will be going in survival as my next main build. The whole park, in the front, the whole building, all of the interior of the building. So I got a lot to do. What would a building like this need in surroundings? In real life, it was surrounded by a park. It was surrounded by, you know, yeah, it was surrounded by kind of like what I'm doing right now, which is good, you know, that I'm doing it sort of correctly here. This is a little bit off. That's not straight exactly, but whatever. But in real life, when it was around, it was surrounded. I don't know, yeah, for anybody who is new here and hadn't seen too, we've done the tree in here already. The real life building they built the building around existing trees that were in the park it was built in. And so I've built one of them. There was a couple. And I've done the main sort of exterior of the building. It's not detailed or like textured really heavily yet, but we'll get there. So I'm slowly but surely, and I'm like, you know what? This building needs, you know, a lead up to it. So I want to do it. What's the use of parks? I don't know. I mean, this building really was for fun. You know, that's kind of what it was for, is for going to look at cool things. It'd be like a modern day mall, I guess you could call it. You know, just go look at the cool inventions and cool stuff. So, I mean, the park is really just to escape the rest of the city that is going to be around the building eventually. Or around the area eventually, and it's just a cool escape from the streets and all the rest. So it's a cool nature area to look pretty, you know, to look nice. So I'm not really gonna. The park isn't gonna have a use, really. It's just gonna look nice and be here. I need to make a variation of this tree. Here, let's do that. I want to just make the stump straight. Or not the stump, the trunk. I want it to be straight. But I don't know, it'll, like, the identifying tree that inside the building is, you know, it has that angle, so I don't know. I mean, if you lack ideas, ask yourself this kind of question. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, that could be a good idea. I think this space will be used just for picnic. I'm just gonna, like, make it all grass, I'm pretty sure. And then this area will be like to look at pretty stuff. As for the other side, I don't really know yet. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to it, because I have no idea what I'd put over there. This thing looks really thick. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And we'll add a branch here or something. I don't know, actually. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna add a branch. I'm too lazy. Let's just grab it and throw it around. See if it looks any good anywhere. I think that's the whole tree, yeah. Alright, let's say we were to put it... Oh, I don't know. Here, in this area. It looks so bad from other angles. Well, I mean, that angle's not too bad. It's still a little strange, but... eh. I don't really know if I should put this one anywhere else. It's, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really decided. That angle's the best angle. It looks so much better than all the other angles. Because I feel like, I mean, I've already used the tree. I don't necessarily feel like I should duplicate it, you know? It looks too similar. I feel like if I were to put one, I'd have to make a new one. And either way, I don't even think a tree looks good here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think it would look right here. I don't think it would look right on this side over here anywhere, particularly either. I mean, maybe over here it could look cool, but that's just because there's nothing over here yet. I don't know. We'll throw it there for now. I don't know. It's kind of... I don't really want it there. I'm getting rid of it. None of it really looks that good. I'm just... ugh, yeah, I don't know. I might end stream just to think. I need to think. I might need to like take a break from the park and the building and just come up with what I want to do. Because I'm just kind of going in circles. I'm not really coming up with what I need to, you know, figure out for the build. I'm just kind of repeating myself. I might work on it off camera and figure out what I want to do. I think that'd probably be best, is to figure out what I want to do for it, because I don't know really. I didn't really put much thought into it. I just kind of started it, and I don't want it to end up like I don't want it to be bad. So I need to think about it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream. I think I'll think about it some, and I'll come up with a new plan for what I'll do for the park probably tomorrow, and who knows, I might work on it some tonight as well, and you'll see some progress on it whenever I stream next. But I'll probably stream most of the process of making this building, just because I like talking about it. But I like how things are going. I really like all the sight lines we've set up. Like this archway, I think, is kind of the highlight of today's stream. This was a really good idea from you guys to build an archway into the entrance. And I like the lamppost and stuff. It looks good. Like, I think, what does it look like at night? Like, it looks cool. I think I would need more lights out here, of course. But I don't know. I like the direction the building is going in, and the whole build. The build as a whole. It's going good. New build going to be hitting showcase real soon. Be warned. All right, sick. I'm excited to see it. You always come with some cool builds. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I want to think about this and figure out what I want to do, and I'll stream again probably in a day or two, and we can figure out everything we're gonna do for the area. I'll come up with a good concrete plan, so I'm just like, you know, what? All this wind? What? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna end stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next stream.